Hey everybody, this is Abby from Realistic Kitchen and Gardens. Today is Tuesday, May 28th. We just had a bit of a rain and it's nice and cool enough. I'm going to weed this whole row, which has needed it for a while. But I thought while I have the covers off, I will show you a nice detailed video of these, and I'll basically skip over them again on Thursday because the covers will be up and I assume it's going to be hot again. So here's the Chinese cabbage Golden Beauty. These have been ravaged by slugs. I mean, the slug damage it doesn't make the plant inedible. You just have to make sure you don't eat any slugs. This is a really nice looking cabbage though. I mean, yeah, there's insect damage in it, but like, I've never grown Chinese cabbage. This is a new plant for me. But like, this is a nice plant. I actually had watched a video from Growfully with Jenna. She's also in Ohio. She's in, I think she's in 6A though, so she's a little bit cooler than I am, but she was saying that she's planning on just planting Chinese cabbage as a trap crop for slugs. Though again, I haven't been keeping this row weeded very well, so slugs like where it's dark and damp, because that's what they are, is damp. Anyway, I think their harvest date is something like June 5th for these Chinese cabbage. They're like 55 days. So I may very well pull them out today while I have the covers off, and just use what I got. I basically just grew them as a test crop to see how I would like them and to test my hand at making kimchi. I've never made kimchi before, but that's that. So then this is, if I can find the tag for this. This is Varroa cabbage. There's a little bit of a firm head in there. It's still pretty small. This is I put the days on this because they're all a little different. This is a 65-day plant from transplant. This one looked okay, actually, the inner leaves. But this one, yuck. I may just tear that one right out. That is like a slug nest in there. Yuck. That didn't head up very quickly. I'm not even going to test it. Here is, if I can find the tag. Should have kept my gloves on, keep all the slimy yucky out. Can't do cold and wet. Primero, red cabbage. This is a 72-day plant after harvest, and this has like no head on it. This just has whatever the youngest leading leaves are in the middle, though knock on wood, the core of them is pretty good. This is tender sweet cabbage. I remember this one because it's just the second green one I have in here. This is supposed to be a low and wide one. That's a very loose head, if it's even considered a head in there. I'm just feeling how dense they are. This one doesn't have that much slug damage. Looks pretty good, actually. Well, so did Primero. Omero looks decent too. Omero, wherever your tag is a 73-day crop. Excuse me, the one day makes all the difference. This one's heading up better, but it's a very small head. Purple ones are kind of pretty because they're technically green, but it's just it's kind of like a bloom, kind of like how eggs have a bloom on them. Some brassicas have them too. This is, what green cab? Oh, this is Pixie. This is actually supposed to be a variety that you can even plant in a container. That's like no head in there. Darling, that's not even a head. This one's supposed to be a short season though. Well, 60. I know you can't read that, but 60. So they don't even have a head on yet. They're supposed to be quite a small cabbage, though. I can't remember what size they're supposed to be. This is, I can never remember, purple moon kale. I know kale doesn't seem like a spring summer crop. I'm impressed with how heat tolerant it's been. Again, this is slug damage. I'm a little surprised the slugs bother it, but usually you harvest kale by cutting the smallest leaves from the bottom up, but I haven't been harvesting it. I've been letting it get bigger. I could probably start harvesting it. It looks really good. I'm really impressed with how it's been doing. Purple moon is supposed to be good for, I think, cold tolerance. And then we get to our broccoli, blue ribbon from Gurney's. This is a hybrid that's supposed to produce stupidly large heads of broccoli, like huge, like dinner plate size. I've read a lot of the reviews. They don't get nearly as big as the picture does, but the picture looks like you could carve it out and wear it as a helmet. So there's that. I was thinking of possibly fertilizing these though. This is supposed to be like a 52 or 53 day harvest, which is where we're supposed to be at, but it's been hot. I haven't fertilized these. They've had to be shaded, but they have had the space that they require. They require 3 feet between each plant, so that's what they've got. We'll see how they do once I weed it, and maybe I'll fertilize it a little bit. There's 6 of these. I don't think any of these have a head yet, which is just the flower. Broccoli and cauliflower are the flowers, the parts that we eat. No heads yet. And then this is clementine cauliflower. There's 6 of these also. These have a surprising amount of slug damage. And there's no head yet. The head's supposed to be like a pastel orange. This was more of a test to see if I could do cauliflower in spring. This is the shortest one, which if I remember correctly, was 55 days. I didn't write it down though. Why would I have done something helpful like that? They might be getting ready to. I don't know. This is another first. Hello, spider. Whoop, that wasn't a spider. That's like a mosquito-y thing. That might be starting to head up. I don't know. First time crop for me. We'll see how it goes. If not, it's just 6 seeds. It's fine. And this was where the cover ended. And here's the Swiss chard, which has been doing really well. Allegedly, it's a cool season crop, but I can't believe that anymore. Because the stuff I grew, this was actually the variety I grew, which is a collection of varieties. The colors are coming in so nice. Look at that pretty vivid pink. Yellow. There's an, I think this is technically orange. And then I guess that's considered red. That orange shows up a little better. And then there's another red. I should start eating Swiss chard. Anyway, like I said, I just wanted to show this off while I had the covers off so I could get my hands on them, because it's such a fuss to move the shade cloth and those hooped things. Technically it's insect netting, but they're sewn onto these metal hoops so that you don't have to fuss with having this freely moving cloth. So there's that. If you like this kind of stuff, please like, comment, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you on Thursday for the rest of the garden. Bye.